There's no work requirements whatsoever. There's no education requirements whatsoever for better skill sets. Don't you think if we're going to help the children, that the people should make some effort?
It's hard to hear someone with such access, with such privilege, and with such intelligence say something that's quite frankly so ridiculous. Being a parent is its own work requirement, and serving these children is our responsibility as a community and as a country.
Today's the day that we say to the parents of America, help is on the way.
Let's make sure that we're getting it to the right people.
It's harmful to hear a national leader in this country, an elected official from the middle of this country, talk about children having to prove, or their families having to prove, that they are worthy of support. In some ways, he's reflecting what the policy has been before COVID-19 and the supports that have been provided in pandemic relief. There were 23 million children who were ineligible for the child tax credit before this year because their families earned too much, or they were not earners, so they did not have the responsibility to file taxes every year. That in and of itself was a work requirement. And so now, with the expansion of the child tax credits, with the adjustments that have been made in the context of the pandemic, with the non-filer tool that's been set up by the Treasury Department, we finally have something that reaches all children. We have something that supports the most poor among them, those who live in the most extreme circumstances.
There's no work requirements whatsoever. There's no education requirements whatsoever for better skill sets. Don't you think if we're going to help the children, that the people should make some effort?
And he's suggesting that we go back to the place where the poorest among the children, those in the most dire circumstances, actually don't get access to the support. And in some ways, just ridiculous. I find this culture and conversation about handouts to be wholly consistent with a constructed narrative about deservedness that rejects the idea of human dignity and the dignity that is allowed for all who reflect the face, the image of God in this context, in this world, has to be honored. And what the senator is trying to do by saying that you have to earn a life well lived, you have to earn dignity, you have to earn basic supports, you have to earn the ability to have food in this country, even if you're a 6-year-old, is absolutely disheartening.